34. So not the greatest of starts, but Centroid's still a favorite. And another low roll at 9 to 43. Next attack is for 10. Man, these are some low rolls, 53, but that's a double. And that's a good roll of 14 to get him up to 67. He needed that double.
Yeah, nice to pick those up for insulation, particularly as the rolls hadn't been great to that point.
Next attack, good for the minimum roll, 8 to 75. He's just not rolling very good against DL2 right now. All right, looking for a big number here. 13's not bad, takes him up to 88. High attack there. Now he's up to 100 and gets another double, up to 115.
Yeah, 115 with as much magic as he's got remaining, looks in really good shape.
Yep, he is almost guaranteed, I'd have to say. There's another 10 up to 125. Low roll on that attack. Next one gives him 14 to 139. He'll have to use another heal, but right now, at this point, unless he mismenus, he's guaranteed at this point.
Yeah, very solid. Charlock was just really breezy tonight, and getting down there with all of his resources meant he was in pretty good shape, and then getting a couple of doubles on top of that just ices the cake.
157, he's guaranteed on this attack, but just to make sure, he'll go ahead and use a resource here. This next attack guarantee is going to take him down. Boom, gets the max roll, and that is going to do it. Get your GGs out for Centroid41. He is going to be the winner of the second race against up2ng and get the first win of the tournament. This very important showdown.
Yeah, really well played by Centroid. I know he went on the run there at the beginning of the seed, but he got to his armor early. He did that exploration, and that paid off for him. And we saw some really good heads-up plays by him, taking that gold man early to get his hand axe. Just some little things here and there, you know, building up enough gold to get the silver shield late really sped up his dive. So that was just a job really well done by Centroid tonight.
And unfortunately, up2ng is going to wave the white flag and forfeit this race. And yeah, Zarnik42 making a good point in chat, considering he was a runner-up in a previous tournament. Imagine somebody who might be a rookie who's 0-2 that draws up2ng in the Swiss rounds in week 3. Oh boy. In any event, we do have up2ng here in the commentators booth with us. GG, you gave it a valiant effort tonight, but unfortunately a couple of things. Number one, Centroid41 just got really lucky with the exploration, found an excellent grind early, picking up a whole bunch of metal slimes. That was one thing. The other thing was not being able to find Hawk's Nest, which ended up having Erdrick's token. So those are the two things that really stopped you in this one tonight.
Yeah, I have no idea where Hawk's Nest could possibly be. It's very weird.
From what we understand, it was northwest of the town of, what was it, Rimalder?
I believe it was to the west of Rimalder.
I don't remember where that was anymore either, so I don't know. Yeah, it's a shame about the metal slimes. Hate to hear that, but I mean, he was going to win no matter what. I just had no idea what was going on at the end.
Yeah, we saw him get to Cole and the armor long before you did. You stuck in and grinded there at the beginning, which was going pretty well for you. I mean, you were making the most efficient use of what you had at the beginning of the seed, but just particularly in the early levels, not much to speak of in terms of stats, and no spells showing up that were any help at all, really.
Yeah, I mean, I took like 3 or 4 really long walks in the beginning and just didn't see anything. So, I mean, when that happens, I am going to stay all the way until level 16 if necessary. There just wasn't anything close that I could see.
Yeah, that one hero walk that you took to the southwest and you just kept winding across the bridges and everything else, and then just to come up empty on that one was just, that feels terrible when you get that and just don't find anything on it.
Yeah, I mean, the start was terrible, but And then like I couldn't figure out the map at the end. I don't know. I think I still never found Mountain Cave unless I did it and I don't remember. So like Mountain Cave, Hawksness, I just have no idea. Like no idea where they could be. It's crazy.
Meanwhile, we do have our winner, Centroid41 here in the commentator's booth with us. GG, congratulations, getting your first win of the tournament. But boy, you certainly had to earn it the way things were going at the beginning.
Yeah, thanks, GG. Yeah, the beginning was definitely slow. Lots of Drakeys with Baby Breath, of course, and it just seemed like they were in both of the zones, right? Like north and south of the castle. And there was a zone 2 to the left of the castle. Yeah, getting experience early was not easy. I think I just happened to get the level 3 or 4 and wander away and found a town, like I just got like a club, and then all of a sudden ran into like 8 metal slimes in a row or something. Like so like I don't even know how that happened, but it's just, I guess that's just I'm guessing that's what the big difference was.
Well, that was part of it, Centroid41. Yes, you did have an early massive experience point advantage because you ran into so many metal slimes. What'd you end up killing? 4 or 5 of them overall, so that really helped your cause. But the one thing that really stopped up2ng was not being able to find Hawksness to get that Erdrick's token.
Yeah, that thing was on like the extreme north end of the map, and that second continent was not friendly either. The second continent was just crawling with like wizards and werewolves and stone men and what have you. It was probably tough to like after you get through those swamp caves to even find anything, but yeah, I don't think I found Mountain Cave either, but luckily I didn't need to go in there.
Yeah, GG to you. I have no idea how you could have found a town like on level 3. That's like just crazy. I mean, every time I went kind of in the direction of Cole, I just like ran into an armor knight. Like just, I have no idea how you could have gotten there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because like I tried going all 3 directions, and like, yeah, I would get like, there was knights one direction, there were axe knights another direction. It was just I don't know. I found some ghosts like to the northwest, and I just decided to keep poking my head around, and it just I don't know. It just worked out, I guess.
Yeah, a couple of hero walks that you both had. up2ng came up empty on his, and then Centroid on yours. When you found Cole, you basically walked that entire stretch without getting an encounter before you hit town, I think. So that's just kind of the way those exploration things go sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's tough too, because like you can keep trying to find something out there and waste 5 or 10 minutes, or you could, stumble across something very nice. You just never can tell. It's always just kind of a coin flip.
That said, you had some really good plays at the beginning. I thought you were very heads up throughout the seed. You got that Goldman kill fairly early when you realized that would put you over for the hand axe that you'd seen in Cole, so you're able to grab that. And then being able to accumulate enough gold for the silver shield at the end was very valuable to you too. That Charlock was just about a breeze.
Yeah, I had the silver shield in the back of my mind, like just thinking like, hey, if I amass enough gold, I can grab that on the way. I hadn't seen it, but I'm like, maybe Caitlin has it in one of the 3 shops. And I figured maybe I have to do a fairy water trip anyway, which really helped out. But the other thing I could have done was, just because of the location of the Axe Knight, I could have like taken the 3 chests in Garenham and then death warped and because there were 3 gold chests in Tantegel, but I don't know. I was just like, I don't want to waste time dying. I'm just like, I'll just keep leaving, hitting the inn. I just figured death warps would waste 30 to 60 seconds. I mean, I'm sure I wasted quite a few more minutes throughout the race, but yeah, it's just, I figured just staying in the fights would be more effective.
Yeah, he definitely made some really good plays throughout. I mean, GG to both runners. Centric, congratulations getting that first win, and against a very formidable opponent like up2ng. And up2ng, my sincere apologies. I hadn't realized you were a former runner-up in these tournaments. So at 0-2, I mean, that's probably not the start that you envision having. But whoever you're going to be facing next week's race, if it's somebody who's maybe new to this, they're going to be in for a tough time. So I wish you the best of luck in week 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to beat anybody if I play like I did today. Like, this seed might have taken me 4 hours. Like, I had no idea where to go. So, I mean, I don't know if I can beat anybody right now. So we'll see what happens.
Is this one of those maybe learning experiences? I know there were some people in chat that mentioned that you usually don't operate with a map. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's impossible for me to make a map. I'm right-handed. There's just nothing I can do about it.
Ah, I see. Well, in any event, maybe it's just one of those seeds. You just shake it off. You come back next week. You come back with a clear mind, and who knows, maybe the next week's seed will be a much better one for you.
Yeah, never know.
All right. I have no further questions. I thought both of you played really, really well tonight. Do you have any final questions, Archfield?
No, just GG to both of you, and good luck in round 3 next week.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Please make sure you give both of our runners today, Centroid41 and up2ng, a follow. Did a tremendous job. And of course, they will be back next week for week 3 of the Swiss rounds. We do have plenty of matches in store coming up tomorrow. We have a 6-pack here, starting with Brysol versus Asmati Games at 4 p.m. Eastern. Then we have EMP Any Amount of Money versus Jacquemus Wedge. That's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then we have Cyberdark 86 versus Betastrap. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that's going to be on RPG Limit Break confirmed. And then we have at 9 p.m. Eastern, the Seawolf 1 versus Ursine de Jour. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then at 10 p.m. Eastern, Brian Williams 42 versus Diabetes II. That should be a great matchup also, 10 p.m. Eastern. And finally at 11 p.m. Eastern, we've got Lavkin versus Lord of the Synth. Great matches coming up tomorrow. I'm definitely looking forward to those.
100%. Great day of matches tomorrow. Some really good ones on the schedule. Really looking forward to that. Keep an eye on DWR Discord. You see the links there in chat for our runners. Make sure you give them a follow, as well as all of our great crew tonight. And those channel assignments will be out on the schedule tomorrow. You can find that in the Discord. Pop by there and you can figure out where all of these races can be viewed.
All right, with that, that's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer here. On behalf of our 2 runners again, Centurion and up2ng, please make sure or Centroid41, excuse me, and up2ng, please make sure you give them both a follow. For our restreamer Camion, for our tracker Angel FM, and for my commentator partner Archfield Monk, this is LZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great rest of your evening. We will see you again tomorrow night for more exciting Dragon Warrior Randomizer coverage as week 2 of the Swiss rounds continue. So long, everybody.